I like it. Well, him. Seemed like a nice character. But yeah, so the guy that was killed
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. I'm coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Now we're looking good. What is it? Yeah, so William was the one that was taking the blood. Wait, what? Hold up. Hold up. Yeah, so William was the one that was taking the blood. And then Sean wanted to see if he could cleanse them or something like that. So he was trying to keep it a secret. That's what I think I'm gaining from this. I don't know. Also, it seems like there's a lot more people that we could gain information on. Alright. Take me to the hospital.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me right now.
Alright.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! Nah. It's my turn!
Hey, I think you need to stop the oh. That's like free blood right
Rotten
there.
or pristine, each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Wait, what?
Bastard, give me a good poke. Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
I will only gain 500 XP from him if I was to take his blood. Wait, what? We can't.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Oh, so we can't save him? Like, if we go back here, we can't. Hold up. Okay, so since we can't, I'm just gonna assume this is part of like the tutorial and we probably had no choice, even though I just missed the option to actually take him to a hospital. Hey, at least we're getting 500 XP from this. Oh, we could release him.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Alright, let's go. Wait, what? You coming?
Whoa, I feel giddy. What? What happened? Did I black out? What? What happened?
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go. But no famished hunter can run for long.
I mean, we will be taking blood from a lot of people probably, but not too much.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I have a few questions. Wait. Okay, so I'm basically assuming we could take blood from anybody on this game. Or any interactable person, probably. Wait, hers is bad? Like, okay.
I would like to ask a few questions first.
We already know where my room is at.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
I mean, we know a little bit about him, but not, you know, a lot.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in. How does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
It's funny guys, you said we was like late or something like that while we just got here 5 minutes ago. A lot of people to talk to.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Hey, don't forget Vampyr.
Do you need any medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
Come on, don't be ridiculous, dear colleague.
We're not gonna talk to like every single person we meet, but let's ask a personal question. Oh, okay.
Goodbye,
Yeah,
Dr.
we can
Tibbets.
come back to. Yeah, we can come back to him. We ain't gonna speak with everyone that we meet. Let's actually try to get to our office.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
We gotta go to the second floor. Here, right? Oh, they already got my name up here.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Okay, this is a lot to read. Yeah. Alright. We could craft something.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Can we give it water? Is it a sink in? I'm assuming that. I'm assuming that we actually gotta get stuff and then refill items. I'm not sure. Hold up. Just want to analyze around here a little bit. Oh, no, that's the front door. Okay. I think we're good. But also this. Glass valves. Alright, broke glass valve.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
I don't know why his voice cut out there, but alright. Body, blood, bite, ultimate? We're gonna get that later, I'm assuming. Shadow Mist. Wait, so it stuns them? First, let's get this. Need that, stamina. And then bite. What's this? Faster generation. Hard biting. Increase the damage inflicted. Oh. I'd rather get this one probably. Yeah, 5% heal. Since right now I'm not completely good with the combat. Yeah. And I don't think we could get anything else. No. Ooh. Yeah, we should get this. Science. Ooh, that was all. Yeah, that will also be good. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of stuff we gotta do on this game. I want to be able to hold more blood on us. Yeah, we're good. The following night.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Chapter 2 already. Yeah, I'm coming. Alright, what's going on?
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
This room is off limits. Limits. Nah, we don't want to come suspicious. Well, I don't know. Do dialogue actually like changes anything in here? I don't know. Let's say it's
Nurse,
off limits.
this room is off limits, and I'd prefer to keep it that way. Make sure the rest of the staff are so informed.
Of course, Doctor. And what about the antiseptics? Or do I inform the staff that you're too busy?
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Alright. Can we loot these rooms?
It's locked, all right.
That it is. Got a new weapon? Is it one-handed? Yeah? Yeah, it is one-handed. And it also does more, what is it, damage in our, current weapon. Alright. Alright, we're good. Small bottle of cheap gin. We'd like to explore more of this hospital, but I'm pretty sure we might be around this hospital a while. Or we'll have to probably explore more around here. We gotta go behind the hospital, right? I know is there any rats anywhere around here? Assuming the rats will also be like in like dark alleys and stuff like that. So that's a quarantine area, or I don't know.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
We have more bullets. Okay, so it's quite a bit of things we need to find in here. So this is the morgue. Oh, we gotta go upstairs. I'm assuming that there's stuff in here, depending, not depend, yeah, I guess either, depending on the sound that I hear. Doesn't sound like a wolf.
I cannot
or a
enter.
werewolf or anything. If we sneak up on it, we could. Wait, hold up.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
I need to. I got to have attack.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Hey, what do you have on him? Oh, okay, there you go. Cigarette case.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
It's a hunter. Oh. Give me a minute. Oh, we can't go over there. Okay, let's go. Also, we picked up shotgun ammo. Ooh. I gotta pay attention to my stamina. Let's check upstairs before we go into the basement. Okay, there's nothing up here. Oh, body. Watery, rich blood sample. So that's probably won't be as effective, but it would still have the taste of blood. Well, it would still have the taste of blood. I don't know what that was. Alright, I'm ready.
These scowls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after
He's starting to get better. Probably trying to jinx myself. Where did your friend go? Sneak up. There's somebody behind. Oh, I messed up. Ooh. Okay, I'm getting messed up. thought that would have killed him. I don't know. People told me that this combat was gonna be people told me that this combat was gonna be more harder than But they told me it was weird, yeah. But it seemed like it's not too hard to get used to. Blood, perhaps, that we could use? No. Local investigation, a new citizen investigation is available. Okay. How do oh, okay. You can start a new citizen quest by tracking it with square, then access to your map to locate areas to explore. Okay, we can keep that up. Age 39, home address unknown. He's a fisher. Not true. Okay.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this. It's locked.
Is there a key somewhere? Or perhaps someone that we could... It looked like they cut his arm.
Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps?
Yes, yeah.
The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Is that like a side mission? Because I don't know if there's any side missions on this game. Wasn't it something Ray? Yeah. Oh, okay, you turned around. Let's go. Oh, wait. Wanted to use our new weapon. This is where we came from, right? Yeah. Alright. John Doe. Let's go. Ooh! Wait! Okay, I'm getting messed up now. I don't know if that shadow could attack me or not. I gotta.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Okay. So now I see what the game is trying to say. If we...
Sodium
Oh, we
hypochlorite.
don't-
Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
The more that we don't drink blood, the harder other enemies we get. So that's why we need to, like, increase our health. Well, not health, blood that we... XP, there you go, yeah. Because the more we drink blood, the more we get XP, I think. And I think fighting. I don't know if we get more XP from fighting. So, yeah. Yeah, but I don't know if that shadow could attack us or not. Or if it was just like a decoy. Either way, we're trying to get better at the combat. Oh, I did not see you there. Come on. Nope. Trying to get our hope back up. Let's go. Oh. That was easy. So yeah, I should probably increase my stamina since that seemed like the one thing I need to work on. Since I don't pay attention to it. Oh, it's two of y'all. Also, the more that we stun, the more that, the more they have a bar that has to go down. Come on. Alright. I think we're good. Isn't this the way we came in? Right? Oh, we came in through here. Okay, never mind. First, we gotta go talk to that doctor first. Let's interrogate him. What's this? Grease and screws. I wonder, is that like a... This would be a shortcut, I guess.
It's locked, all right.
Long letter. Oh. No, it's the sister, I think. That was the doctor at. Moral. Also, the doctor should be over here. I was kind of.
Was difficult. The Pembroke is so lucky to have Dr. Reed, you know. I met him in New York once.
If only there were more of us, with less resignation.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Why not stop practicing?
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
Alright.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Okay.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
You have enough components to craft a medicine treatment for fatigue. Watery rich blood sample. A small dose of watery rich blood can be used to create blood serum for vampires. Wait, what? This? Wait, let me make sure. Hey, this? Yeah, treatment? So. I'm pretty sure they wanted us to do the thing for fatigue, but I just made the other thing just so I could. When we sleep, do it like do an autosave or... Well, not an autosave, but is that like a way of us saving, I'm assuming?
It's locked, all right.
Okay, they're downstairs.
Patients are not fools.
Another night with the glorious battalion.
You're looking for Dorothy, right? Her? No, wait, wait. Yeah, so the inside. Hold up.
And I thought last
You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen.
Oh, it's right here. Okay, yeah.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
Yes.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Okay. Diseases decrease the blood quality of citizens. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient in the room behind Dorothy to check his medical status.
This hospital seems to be falling apart. But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Oh, okay, I thought he was going to
Good
say-
evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Oh, okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
Give him medicine.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
So we gave it to him, right?
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Hey, fine, then be that way. I'm guessing he won't want to talk too right here, right?
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Alright.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
I'll be back. Hospital is like a maze. Oh, okay. Remember, citizens' blood will provide you a massive XP boost. Look for citizens. Oh, okay. Basically, just be careful with the blood that we choose. Is he up here? Yeah.
Please, Jonathan, come in.
Like his office.
Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
Edgar Allan Poe. But no, just Edgar. I guess we could say this.
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
And we'll do that in the next episode. Well, next session. Most likely episode 4. Yeah. Ooh, he uses the... yeah. Alright. But before we leave, we should, upgrade. Wasn't it? Blood. Yes, that's what we should do this one. Science. You should kind of do both of these, probably. Tactics. No, tactical. You perform a supernatural move to your target and cause damage upon landing. Okay. Can't wait till we unlock these. You create an invisible barrier, absorbing direct damage until it fades away. Until it fades or is destroyed. Let's see what this is. That we need 500 for this. Yeah, we can do it. Plus, I gotta remember that we can also upgrade this. This gives us 3? Yeah, it hits all 3 enemies in front of us. Okay. But let's do these. Actually, no, have we even picked up storms yet? Let's just do the bullets and see what else we could do. We use the bullets a lot, so that's something that we should probably keep on us. And we can't upgrade nothing else, I think. Wait, can we do this one again for 300? Yeah, we can. Let's do stamina if we can. Where's that at? Here. Yeah, let's do stamina. Oh, I always forget. We gotta confirm. There we go. Now, we haven't got a shotgun yet. Every night, the consequences of your actions may improve or degrade the district health status. It can also be degraded due to diseases spreading among citizens. The more lives you take, the unhealthier a district becomes. If a district's health status drops below the critical threshold, it will plunge into chaos. It is for you to decide the district's fate. Okay. Oh, wait. What's this? That's a lot to read. I'll read that later or during the edit. I don't know. But yeah, it's quite a bit of editing I gotta do now for this. Most likely I can go edit it till tomorrow. Today's Wednesday. Yeah. Technically Wednesday because it's past 12 a.m. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'm actually liking this game pretty much so far. I heard like it was boring and stuff. I don't know if people just like expect the Vampyr game to be nothing but action or, you know, blood and guts. But I like it so far, and can't wait to play the next session. Is what I'm calling these, yeah, record sessions. But either way, yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next video. This episode will most likely go up on Friday, so hopefully you stick around and come back on Monday for episode 3, because I most likely will record another episode tomorrow, or the day after that. But either way, this is going to be up on a Friday, and, oh wait, so this, I mean the episode won't be up tomorrow, it would be up on a Monday, yeah, but I'm recording another episode of this on probably even tomorrow or the night after that, I don't know. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy your day, night, evening, breakfast, stuff like that. And yeah, I've been Cryptic Leo, and I guess I'll see you in the next episode. Later.